Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. This is a new series called Behind the Creative, and this is just to take you further behind the scenes and just give you some tips or just to tell you what I've done for whatever creative that I'm looking at. Believe me, a lot goes into making a 10 to 15 minute video. So this is where I'll feature those kinds of content. And I'm starting out the series with my YouTube equipment unboxing. Now, I'm not saying to start a YouTube channel you need all of this equipment. I'll definitely tell you what I am using from what I'm not using. Because I bought items on Amazon, and the good thing with buying on Amazon, I'm able to buy in a bundle. I created a list of equipment that I thought that I needed based on my idea for the music project. And so let's go into the unboxing. So here is my box from Amazon, and this is how it is packed. Everything looks nice and secure. Camera, extra lens, tripod just off the bat. Starting out with the Canon 55 to 250 millimeter. That is an additional lens that comes separate to the kit lens, which is a 16 to 35 millimeter. This is the Canon 70D. Then we have telephoto lens, which I definitely don't use, maybe when I start shooting. Another that was Polaroid. Then we have another Polaroid item, which is slave flash, which I definitely don't use because I'm mostly doing videos right now. Then this is the standard camera case, and you know, it's just a generic camera case. It does the job to keep the camera from bopping around when I am traveling with it, and it snaps very secure. It has a lot of compartments inside to make it nice and compact. It has the additional strap, crossbody strap. The brand is Ritz Gear, nothing that I've heard of, but it seems pretty sturdy, so I'm happy with it for now, until I get something more stylish, I guess. The tripod I'll look at more in detail, but for right now we have some lens filters. I'm not using those right now. I also got an SD card reader. I haven't used either. Remote shutter release I haven't used. Two 32 gigabyte memory cards, which means I could start filming immediately. Then I got a mini 8-inch tripod. I got some lens cleaners, some screen protectors, and finally I have this case for the SD cards, which I definitely use. Going on to the tripod, I'll open it up to show you just how high it gets. It is a 7-foot. It is very lightweight. It is not what I'd call a sturdy tripod, but I'm using it right now mainly indoors, so I don't have to worry about wind knocking it over. If you were going outside, I'd be very careful using it. I did use it once for episode 3 when I did my paparazzi shots. But if you're in a really windy situation, I really would not recommend this tripod. But for indoor or light use, this is good as a starter tripod. Next, I got some audio equipment, and this is the Zoom H4n Pro. I haven't been using this right now. I've just been using my body mic. I also got a set of headphones. They switched out the headphones that they said I would have gotten. I was supposed to get a Samsung headphones, but those are the ones that came. It's okay. And then just some more accessories in here. I also got the Transcend SD card for the H4n. Microphone cable I definitely don't use. And finally, that's the adapter for the H4n. In addition to that, I did get some external hard drives. It's definitely recommended to edit from your external hard drive. I know my computer didn't have the memory or the disk space to load all the content that I'm using, so I had to get external hard drives and backup because the amount of technical difficulties I've had just because I decided to start a YouTube channel. I learned the hard way, especially with my unboxing, the very first video that I shot, and that was I lost the sound. As you can hear, I had to do a voiceover for it because when I played it back, I had no sound. So now I ensure that I have backup sound. So right now I'm using a lavalier mic, also known as a body mic, which is what I knew it as growing up, and I've just attached it to my iPhone. This is going to be my primary sound. The secondary sound, if anything happens to this, is my camera sound, and that's because the body mic gives me a cleaner sound than the camera sound. I also, because I'm going into a more director role in addition to my production, I thought I'd get this. Of course, I'm doing it myself, so what's really important for the audio to connect to the video is just that crash sound. So now I literally just that, and that helps to sync the sound to the video. I definitely use the tripod for my boardroom shot because I definitely need the height in the camera for how I set up for the boardroom, so I use this a lot. But the smaller 8-inch tripod is actually what I'm using right now. It's on a box because I didn't need a full tripod, I just needed that, and I had, put a box with some elevation, and that works fine. So don't worry, you don't have to do everything completely official. I have a box and 2 books here holding up my tripod to get it to the angle that I wanted. So you get the official stuff, and then you still have to do a few little DIY stuff. What else did I get? Oh, I got a few of these clamps. It's just good to hold up like a backdrop, which I used for my music project trailer because I have the blue background. So this definitely helps if you're using different, whether it's paper or fabric backgrounds. So I use this as well. Right now I'm shooting on my Canon 70D. I like the crispness of it, especially when I'm doing to camera, sit down to cameras like this. But believe me, I'm not taking my 70D if I'm jogging in the park or any of the more rugged shots. My B-roll camera or my secondary camera is my Samsung S5. I find the camera quality on the Samsung really good. So if you have a Samsung, shout out. You've got shooting equipment right there. It's very good quality. Whenever you see my fat diet or my fitness hacks shots, it's usually with my S5. And so, you can use your cell phone straight up to, if you want to go out and get a Canon, it's all up to you. It's all up to your budget. Also, I didn't get everything at the same time. I definitely got bits at a time. I'd save up, get my camera, I get my equipment, and I just have a list of things that I know I'll need and then get that done. So thank you for joining me. I hope you like this type of content. I'll have more information depending on what I'm shooting for music project. There are certain things that I may want to go more in detail, and then I'll do that in my Behind the Creative series. Also, if you want to catch up to the music project or Behind the Creative, I've created separate playlists, so you can either search for Behind the Creative or the music project, and you'll be able to see all the videos related to that playlist in one place. Thank you for watching Behind the Creative. If you have not yet subscribed, I'd love for you to show your support for the channel by subscribing. My schedule has changed recently, and so my filming and editing schedule has also changed. So please click the notification button so you'll be notified whenever I've uploaded a video. Thank you so much for watching, and see you soon.